I think you have to coach to the player. Like, what makes this player the absolute best they could be? And that's why I think whenever he came out and was talking about Cam last year, the way he was talking about Cam, especially after all the Tom stuff happened and all the stories, and who knows what's real, who knows what is. You probably do, but like, but I'm talking like I would never ask you, but like,
what are you talking about? I don't know. What?
Hey, Johnny fucking Foxborough? No, listen, but I'm not going to, like, you don't have to tell us that. But from the outside, who knows what's true, what isn't true. But whenever you're talking about two, like Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, you're talking about like the two greatest of all time. And there's, at 20 years together, there's going to be something that potentially happens. That's just, it's natural. It happens in business. It's going to happen in football, that whole thing. But then whenever he started talking about Cam and the way he was talking like, everybody loves Cam. He lights up a room. It's this, and everybody's like, this isn't what Bill does. Do you think that is a fair assessment? Like Bill was acting different last year towards Cam or maybe towards other people that weren't Tom? Or do you think that's just how Bill was like, okay, this is potentially how I get the best Cam possible? Is that kind of how it's always been?
I mean, I think that's a loaded question because everyone knew those things about Tom. You know, Cam was kind of coming in and, you know, it's a way to kind of, you know, this is going to be our guy. So you got to ride with him. We got to get our guy right. And, you know, everything he said about Cam was completely true. The guy works his tail off. You know, it was just, I mean, it was a tough situation to go into. But bringing it back to the other side with Tom, I mean, Tom earned those things, and you saw that for 20 years. So, like, you know, like you said, it's like a marriage, a 20-year marriage.
It's a long time.
That's a long time, and you know they're both the goats. One's the goat called a coach, and one's the goat quarterback. So, like, you know, that's what it is. Sometimes just moving on is always the best for everyone, and it doesn't have to be friction related. It's just time. You know, time. It's like, don't you guys have like an ex-girlfriend that you love to death? That she wanted to get married, but you didn't know where you were at in your life, but like. You guys fought, you didn't fight too much, but like it's just one of those things like, hey, maybe it's best that we're friends and we move on, you know?
Yeah, right person, wrong time.
Timing.
Timing, yeah, absolutely. Timing, I mean, and when you talk about it, it's like full circle. You know, it just comes all the way back around.
Full circle.
Just like time is.
15 years down the road, they'll probably drink a beer and laugh at everything. You know?
I hope so.
This time, this. You know, like, it's just how it goes, man. They're both very competitive people, so.
You do believe, though, that Tom and Bill, and I believe this as well, just from the outside, not looking in. You know this situation a lot better. I assume there's going to be a day where they are going to sit down together. There'll be an entire, maybe it'll be done by Coast Productions. To be honest with you. It'll be an entire situation where they go back and relive, and it'll have to be in partnership with NFL Films, especially with how much it seems like your building was mic'd up and had cameras in there, and only some shit got out every once in a while, which is insane. I don't know how that worked in there, but that would be. You think there's a moment where those two are going to be like good friends again, huh?
I mean, there's always going to be a respect. You know, these guys work for each other. They know each other inside and out. You know, I can't speak for them like they're going to do this, they're going to do that. I don't know. But, you know, like I know that they both love each other deep down in their hearts. But, you know, sometimes time is time.
We're talking to Julian Edelman, Super Bowl MVP, 3-time Super Bowl champ, just retired recently, or did he?